Hello, and I am Raveth. I am here again with a Hondo map. This one is the sequel to No Credit. A sequel in, well, certain ways. This is Hondo Corp of the future. It is very space agey. Well, I guess space age is really old now, so not really. It is very Perfect Dark-esque. To begin this secret, you want to take this chair downstairs. Around this corner. Not that corner. No, not that corner, me. This corner. Straight forward. Around here. And off this little bridge into a pool of water. This map is really well designed, I have to say. For a map that looks like it was inspired by Perfect Dark, it is really, really good. Secret, however, is a little tedious, especially since there's one part that likes to crash. Once we get here by jumping into the pool after we put the chair in it, we have to shoot this C4. Down that hallway is nothing important, and I don't even bother exploring. Go through the door and downstairs, and we're in a warehouse full of crates. Climb over this crate in the corner, push the blue button. This will destroy another crate that is in your way. Jump cut. Climb up this crate, then this one, and there's a doorway over there. Use the stunt dive here to make it across and stick the landing. However, you want to be careful about doing that. You want to make sure you land in the right spot. I'm an idiot here and just shoot my way straight down. You do not want to do that because you take massive damage. You want to shoot them at an angle so that the bullet does not travel downwards. This way you can shoot each of them individually and have room to stop in between instead of falling straight to your death. Luckily I didn't die. This room begins to fill with water. It has a bunch of dead guys here. It might be blood, not water. You want to get under this light fixture and wait for the water to fill the room so that you can swim up and touch it. This will teleport you to the next part of the area. Go through the hole in the floor and get this trash can. You'll need it for the next part, but not immediately. Put it in the corner for now. Open this wall, push this switch. It's one of many switches you need to press here, and they have to be pressed in order. There's a switch on the floor that makes the elevator move down, and you have to hit it again to make it go back up. You just walk over it, there's no activating. Shoot through this barrier and hit that metal bar. Otherwise, that grate there will not open for you. I put way too many shots there. Hit that switch. Go through these grates to get back downstairs, since the elevator can't take us. There's going to be a bunch of jump cuts coming up, because you have to get all of the switches in order, which means you have to traverse the same area about like 3 times. However, just remember where things are, and it won't be too bad. Jump on the trash can, do a series of crouch jumps to get up here, and climb into this grate. Be careful, because that will damage you if you fall off. I was just lucky that time. Proceed through here and climb up the ladder, and there's the grate we saw before that we shot the bar above. And this room sucks so badly, not just because the lasers can kill you and damage you really fast, but because the lasers are broken and they will crash the game. Sometimes they don't even have to hit you. Go back downstairs and remove the power thingy, the power breaker. While you're here, go ahead and go back up the elevator, and that door will now be openable. The power breaker turns off the lasers, but this switch helps open the door behind here. Once you hit both red switches, this door will open up. Fall off. Try to take as little damage as possible and do not fall off that area. It's an endless void, I think. Be careful here. Jump cut. Oh no, I already did the jump cut. Professional editing here, folks. Shoot the hell out of these turrets and do not let them see you or they will kill you instantly. Make sure you come prepared with a special weapon. You might not have the ability to use cheats like I do. When you come into this room, once the door closes, the other doors on the other side of the room will start to open. And you will see the fake Greta Dillon. Shoot the panel on the wall, then shoot the circuit board to turn the light on the floor panel green, which means it will open for you. There's a door here. And a dead body. Well, a skeleton of a dead body. This is the time shed. We're going back in time. Not as cool as a TARDIS, it's only as big as a shed, but what can you do? These textures might look familiar to anyone who played No Credit. That's because we're back. Wait for the Hygrethodellon to show up and then get out of there before it kills you. Go back to your time shed. I'm assuming some other agent tried to do this before and either got killed on the way or gave up, which is why the time shed is here, but who can really say with this timeline stuff anyway? I don't even know what site we're working for. Use the time shed again, and we'll be taken back to a different part, an earlier part in the Hygrethodellon's life. Be careful because the current in the water will push you. Swim against it to this hole in the ceiling and shoot the little thing in the ceiling. Get back to the shed before you drown. The Hygrethodellon was wounded, but not killed. He seals himself off for decades, growing stronger. He's not killed in 1999 by the local employees, and Hondo Corps cannot use their replacement eye to order reality to their own ends. A rift forms in time. After going back in time and trying to destroy the Hygrethodellon before we destroyed it the first time, caused a time paradox. But also, because we couldn't destroy it the first time, we only wounded it. When we wounded it, it became stronger. It couldn't kill us the first time we saw it. So instead, not instead, but since we damaged it and it became stronger, the first time we saw it, it probably destroyed us, which is probably what created the time paradox. Either way, back in the future, where we are now, it grew much, much stronger. In fact, there's nothing left, just an endless void. We got here just in time to see the final pieces of the Earth being destroyed. I might be making some of the paradox stuff up. I don't really know what's supposed to be happening here. All I know is that whatever time we went to and shot the little thing in the ceiling, that was it. And it only got wounded by it. And when its wounds heal, it becomes stronger. Like a Super Saiyan. Anyway, It's devouring the rest of the Earth. We cannot use our time ship to escape. And once this area is gone, you'll just fall to your death. If you land on the eye, it's possible to walk around if you don't die immediately. But if you land in its pupil, you'll just be teleported to a small room filled with black water that'll drown you. There's not a hidden switch in it like there was in No Credit. I checked for ages. It's a much smaller pool of water too, it's only about the size of this shed. Here I'm waiting for the land to be destroyed, but it doesn't seem to be working, so I decide not to waste time. I'll just jump off. Well, I eventually decide that. I don't know when I did it. A pretty sad ending for this whole little storyline here. I mean, sad for us, not for the Ancient Eyeball, but he got exactly what he wanted. Time to end it, I guess. That's the end of this episode of the Hondo Secrets. I'll be back next time, showing off another new map. Not related to the storyline, I don't think, but we'll see. Until then, I've been Raveth.